And this comes to light as the president's longtime aide, Hope Hicks, has been grilled by lawmakers on Capitol Hill. NBC's White House correspondent Kristen Welker has that part of the story this morning. Kristen, good morning to you.
Savannah, good morning to you. Our exclusive NBC News reporting is raising new questions about whether more could have been done to prevent Russian meddling in the 2016 election. And it comes as the Russia probes by the special counsel and by lawmakers on Capitol Hill are yet again inching closer to the president himself. With the Russia investigation intensifying, Hope Hicks, President Trump's longtime aide and communications director, leaving Capitol Hill looking unfazed after nearly 9 hours of testimony. Hicks not answering reporters' questions.
Any collusion?
But inside, a bold admission. According to the New York Times, Hicks says her work for President Trump had occasionally required her to tell white lies. The Times offering no examples, but reporting Hicks insists that she has never lied on matters relating to the Russia probe. Hicks also answered some questions about the campaign and transition, but declined to answer questions about her time at the White House, saying she was under orders from the administration not to talk about that period, her testimony or lack of it, prompting mixed reaction.
That's the period of time where we have the most questions for her. I think that she's been very forthright and open to all the questions that we've had.
And this morning, the White House pushing back against a CNN report that special counsel Robert Mueller's team is asking about Mr. Trump's business dealings in Russia before 2016 as he considered a run. A White House lawyer declining to comment on the specifics, but casting the report as one of many that's been way off base, adding it's best for both parties not to address this in the press. It all comes as NBC News has learned that top secret intelligence requested by President Obama during his last weeks in office identified 7 states where there was substantial evidence that state websites or voter registration systems were compromised by Russian-backed covert operatives prior to the 2016 election. All the state and federal officials we spoke to agree. No votes were changed and no voters were taken off the rolls. And 6 of the 7 states denied their systems were breached based on their own cyber investigations. Overnight, a Department of Homeland Security spokesman disputing NBC's report in a tweet saying it is not accurate and undermines their efforts. On Tuesday, senators pressed the director of the National Security Agency, Admiral Mike Rogers, about Russia's ongoing interference in the U.S. Rogers saying President Trump has not given him the authority to retaliate against Russian hacking operations and acknowledging
we're taking steps, but we're probably not doing enough.
Why the hell not?
Ma'am,
what's it going to take?
I'm an operational commander, ma'am. You're asking me a question that's so much bigger than me.
And as the Russia investigation continues to hang over this administration, the president and first lady are preparing to go to Capitol Hill later today, where they'll pay their respects to the late Reverend Billy Graham. Savannah and Hoda.
Kristen Welker.